My 25F boyfriend, 26M, hit on my best friend. So, I don't know where to start. I'm kind of in shock because this is the most ridiculous thing to ever happen to me. My best friend, who I've known for years and at this point is pretty much my only friend, spent the night a week ago. She does this often, we hang out a lot and the three of us are all really good friends. Now she is very curvy and has large breasts, but I don't force her to wear a bra in my home where she is like my family. I would never think of it, and as a grown man my boyfriend should respect her as a human being. Well, when she spent the night my boyfriend woke up early, snuck away to have coffee with her in the kitchen. I wake up later, join them and everything is fine. Fast forward a week later, I'm with my friend and he drops the bombshell on me that while I was sleeping he asked her if he could see her breasts. She obviously said no. He even should have known she would have. He apparently apologized to her profusely. I confronted him and he admitted to it and that he was never planning on telling me. I've had worries that he found her attractive because of little comments here and there. I even told him how I didn't know if I wanted him here while I see her, but he reassured me over and over again only for this to happen. We've been together for 5 years, we live together. I don't even know what to do now. I just feel like I was made a fool of. His excuse? His mom has terminal cancer, but as rude as it is to say, that's in no way an excuse. I just don't know. Do I tell him to get therapy? Do we go to couples therapy? Do I just let this giant dump on my life destroy everything? TLDR, my boyfriend asked my friend to see her boobs. Lol, go to therapy for what? He's still going to be a disgusting pervert. Hits on your best friend while you're sleeping and tries to use his sick mom as an excuse when those two things are in no way related. Disgusting. He doesn't respect you, your friend, or his own mother. You deserve better than this. Dump him! Exclamation mark. He asked to see her breasts. That's not even hitting on her, that's being disgusting. Dump this loser, please. My ex hit on my coworker/friend by asking to grab her ass. She told me. I confronted him. He told me he was not acting like himself as his grandma is extremely sick and it's been messing him up. Would never happen again. This was the wake-up call to get his head on straight. I was 18 with little experience in dating, and while skeptical I chose to forgive him. And like a moron, a month later my mom caught him cheating on me when she treated my brother to lunch and was seated next to my ex and his side fling at the restaurant. She confronted him, and he once again tried the sick grandma excuse. Tell you this to save you from buying the bullshit, because it is in fact bullshit. My ex's grandma was actually sick. I'm sure your dude's mom legitimately has cancer, but he didn't ask because his mom has cancer. He asked because he's a pig that was hoping your friend would be down to fuck, and then like a disgusting sack of crap he used his sick mom as an excuse. I'm sure his mom would be pleased to know her son uses her illness as an excuse to try to play grab ass with his long-term partner's best friend. He had shit intentions, and the only reason you found out about it is because your friend is a great person who was honest with you. Your boyfriend chose to hide it and likely would have tried again. Dump the fucker. Go have a girls' night with your friend. She's a keeper. He deserves to be caught in a rainstorm without an umbrella. He didn't hit on her. He cornered her without you there and sexually harassed her. So your issue isn't simply your betrayal. It's that he felt entitled to objectify her that way at all. It's over. Weird college relationship, M18. Me and my girlfriend, 18, decided to still date going into college since she'd be coming back early because of corona. About a month in she texts me saying she's been thinking about us taking a break, and when I asked about it she said she doesn't want to break up because she wants to talk to guys or etc, which I questioned since she told me previously all her friends are hooking up so it makes her feel lonely. So we break up since she kept bringing it up. Since then I've been texting her less, yet she's been texting me constantly and saying she wants to talk to where we were before breaking up and how she loves me. What should I do moving forward? I feel like she just wants to have a college experience but still have me to fall back on. Any advice would be great. Thanks. Too long didn't read. Girlfriend wants to now break up in college. We broke up and she still wants to text like nothing happened and says she loves me. There's no such thing as a break. I'm sorry, but this is what immature people say when they want to explore their options elsewhere but keep you on a confirmed tight leash so they have the comfort of knowing you'll be there after they get back from cheating on you or trying out other options. Or they say this when relationships get hard, and they want an out so they don't have to directly deal with the actual problems head on. In either scenario, it's the coward's way of not fully breaking up, so you can't explore your options, but totally making it justifiable for them to do everything they want without guilt, shame, or accountability. Stop texting her. She's basically a vampire, sinking her teeth in because she feels you pulling away because she asked for this break. Most people don't stay with the partners they had in high school. This is college. It's a great time for you to have fun, and be single. Go do that and let her know by. Then block and delete. Bro, she doesn't deserve your attention. You're like a second option to her. I think you're right about the college experience thing too. She tells you to break up, to not make her feel bad for cheating on you, but she still wants your attention because she likes it. BTW, I'm female and can feel her part, but it's still an asshole move from her frowns. That's exactly what she wants and it's not weird or unusual behavior. But if you're securely broken up, you probably need to actually cut contact for at least a while. Say something like, listen, I'll catch up with you back home and the holidays and we can talk in person, but this back and forth isn't fair to me. Text her and tell her there's no possibility of you two ever getting back together and move on. Shut it down. She wants your attention and that's all she wants. Yep, she wants a safety net. Just stop responding. She'll give up or you can block her. She already said she's going to be hooking up. Her friends are all hooking up and it makes her feel lonely. She's setting the stage for asking forgiveness if she decides to take you back when college sex turns bad. My husband's married friends act like I have to earn their approval. 33F, I'm married to another 33M and his male friend got remarried to a 33F. Whenever my husband and I have group hangouts with them, they act like they put up with me to hang out with my husband, or that they would rather they hang out without me. This may be because when his friend's new wife showed up, my husband went to an event and invited them along. They were hanging out alone, but most days he is with me, his wife obviously. Anyway, so when they wanted to hang out again, I came along as my husband and I are really not together. I guess this dynamic was not something they wanted. His male friend started getting very annoyed that I was in the front seat when we went on a double date. I guess he wanted to sit in my seat. Then I noticed his friend's wife gave my husband a nice drink and turned away, making sure I knew she didn't want to give a drink to me. Then his husband complained and said, I don't like when we get together we act like we are just couples. Which is odd because we are all couples on a double date. One time I was sick and couldn't go anywhere. My husband said, well, my wife is sick. They begged him to come over anyway without me and he asked if it was okay and I said okay, which I now realize I regret. Finally, after a few months, he said to my husband, we just want you over. Then my husband said, that offends me. Then they wanted to talk to me on online messages and explain. They said we don't feel warmed to you and our friendship is at a crossroads. My husband and I haven't seen them since. It seems like you might want to make a friend's wife feel welcome, not act like she needs to impress you. Who do they think they are? They are not even blood related. No, this guy comes from a wealthy family. Perhaps he thinks he owns my husband. Why are they acting like I'm doing something wrong just for showing up? What intimate conversations do they wish they were having with my husband without me? What do you make of this? Too long didn't read. My husband's married friends leave me out and only want to hang out with my husband alone. They act like I have nothing to offer them. What do they want with my husband and not with me? Why would someone need to prove themselves to a married couple when they aren't married into it? They make sure I know I'm not being offered a drink. Edit. After hearing everyone's comments, I understand that my husband has something very important to this male friend. For example, my husband helps this friend make his animations really good for school projects that he can't do himself. He may need my husband to help him look better and therefore be more successful. If this was so important to this friend, I would be kissing their wife's feet making sure I was approved of if I needed this person so much. But he isn't like that. He is very aggressively trying to steal him away and turn him against me. It makes me think that this extreme reaction means that he has romantic feelings for my husband, or a sick obsession or emotional thing. What I make of this is that your husband's friends are shallow and not worth worrying about. Let them go on out of your lives and find people that enjoy both your company. No clue what to make of that. It all sounds really strange, and I get your curiosity. In any case, you and your husband are better off without them in your life. These guys sound like jerks. As long as your husband keeps standing up for you, don't even worry about it. They said we don't feel warmed to you and our friendship is at a crossroads. My husband and I haven't seen them since. Fuck them, they are not worth your time. This is so strange, they are being total jerks to you, and I'm glad your husband is standing his ground and by you. I'm so mystified as to what it is they don't like about you. I mean, they're behaving like immature school kids. Is there anything decidedly different in your background, or theirs, or any sort of polarizing viewpoint, whether that's religion, politics, or something that might make them discriminate against you? I just find that super bizarre.